General Hospital has just made it into the record books. Though General Hospital premiered almost a decade after Guiding Light did, the ABC drama series has officially surpassed the CBS soap to become the longest-running American scripted TV drama. Guiding Light ran from June of 1952 to September 2009, while General Hospital has been on the air since April 1, 1963. In recently published promotional material, ABC is celebrating the show's monumental accomplishment by adding the words TVs Longest-Running Drama above the show's logo. Additionally, the words love, family, legacy have also been added to the key art to let viewers know what they can come to expect from the daily soap. Technically speaking, General Hospital is America's longest-running drama series, but it's not actually the longest drama series overall. That particular honor goes to ITV's Coronation Street, which has been on the air since December 9, 1960. In fact, they just celebrated their 60th anniversary a few months ago. Regardless, General Hospital's achievement is nothing short of remarkable. So that's why we've decided to take some time to shine a light on the series that's captured our hearts and minds for almost 6 decades. General Hospital launched 2 spinoffs. Port Charles ran from 1997 to 2003, and a primetime soap called General Hospital Night Shift ran from 2007 to 2008. Port Charles drifted away from the original hospital setting and instead focused on supernatural themes. General Hospital Night Shift ran for 2 seasons on SoapNet and followed the nighttime adventures of both familiar and new characters from around the hospital. Both series were well received by viewers and critics, but failed to bring the kind of audience needed to keep them afloat. There are tons of clothes and costumes on the set. It makes sense that a show with such a large cast that films so many episodes would require a fairly sizable wardrobe department. For one thing, a lot of characters appear in a different outfit every time the camera's running. Even if they're reusing some of their outfits, you'd still expect them to have a pretty hefty array of options. Interestingly, in the costume department, you can find quite a few cop uniforms as well. You'd think working on a TV show would come with a perk like being able to keep some of your characters' clothing. Unfortunately, the stars of General Hospital don't get to take any of the clothes home with them at night. Every article is cataloged and accounted for so it can be used again. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And stick around to find out which General Hospital episode ended up being the most viewed daytime TV episode of all time. The actors have to be on set for long hours. Filming any TV show takes a lot of time. Most actors can expect to spend many hours on set each day, but for the cast of General Hospital, they go above and beyond the average show. General Hospital films 80 pages of script a day. Other shows typically only film about 10. None of the actors read lines on teleprompters. Seeing as actors are typically given their scripts with pretty short notice, a lot of other soap operas make use of teleprompters to help their stars get through their lines. This comes in especially handy when filming huge chunks of script at a time. The cast of General Hospital, however, never uses a prompter. Instead, they prefer to keep things old school by actually memorizing their lines. Granted, a lot of soap stars have to commit their lines to memory the night before. Other types of shows give actors more time, but hectic filming schedules for soaps like General Hospital require the performers to work within a more constricting shooting schedule. King of the Daytime Emmys. Not only has General Hospital enjoyed one of the longest runs in TV history, it's also earned itself literally hundreds of daytime Emmy nominations. And no other soap opera has won as many Emmys as General Hospital. As of 2021, it holds the record for the most Daytime Emmy Award wins for Outstanding Drama Series at 13. Gloria with the assist. General Hospital was almost canceled in 1978 following a particularly lackluster season. Gloria Monty was hired on as the show's new executive producer and was tasked with turning the show around in just 13 weeks. She wanted to lure in the college crowd, so she cast younger actors and quickened the show's pacing. Gloria also introduced new adventure and fantasy elements to the plot in the hopes of drawing in new fans. By the end of the year, the soap opera did a complete 180 and ended up first in terms of Nielsen rating. General Hospital had the highest-rated daytime episode in history. Who doesn't love a nice wedding? Apparently, a third of the country loves watching people tie the knot. In 1981, Luke, played by Anthony Geary, and Laura, portrayed by Jeannie Francis, finally got hitched, and over 30 million viewers tuned in to watch. It was one of the most viewed pieces of daytime programming in history. Ladies in it for the long haul. Leslie Charleston is the show's longest-running cast member. She joined in August of 1977 as Dr. Monica Quartermain. Her co-star, Jacqueline Zeman, has also spent a sizable chunk of her life on set as well. She joined the cast in 1977, a couple months after Leslie did. She's played Nurse Bobby Spencer for 43 years now. The Carly Connection. 3 actresses have all achieved fame and success after portraying Carly Benson Corinthos. Sarah Brown, who first played the part, won 3 daytime Emmys. Tamara Braun, the actress who stepped in to replace her, was nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in 2004. The current Carly, portrayed by Laura Wright, has earned herself 6 Outstanding Lead Actress nods and 1 win in 2011. Elizabeth Taylor was a huge fan. No soap opera has ever scored as highly in the ratings department as General Hospital when Elizabeth Taylor guest starred in 1981. She played Helena Cassadine and crashed Luke and Laura's wedding. She put a curse on the newlyweds. Taylor was a huge fan of the series for years and happily agreed to the role when she was offered it. She ended up donating all of her pay to charity as well. The Quartermains have a lot of pull. The hospital ended up burning down in 2009, but it was the Quartermains, with their unfathomable wealth and connections, who rebuilt the place. That's why they have so much power in Port Charles. General Hospital wasn't the original working title. A lot of shows go through a number of different names before the producers decide on a final one. For example, Friends was originally going by the name Insomnia Cafe, and Grey's Anatomy was working with the simple and to-the-point title of Surgeons. Before the pilot of General Hospital aired, the show was conceived as Emergency Hospital. Anna Devayne's scar disappeared. When she first started playing Anna Devayne, actress Finola Hughes was given a large scar on her face through a little makeup magic. However, eventually her scar mysteriously vanished without explanation. Maybe she's got a great plastic surgeon. Mac's accent also vanished. Longtime fans will remember that Mac used to have an Australian accent. In a similar manner to Anna Devayne's vanishing scar trick, Mac also lost his accent over time. Don't eat the food in the vending machines. If you ever visit the set of General Hospital, don't be fooled by the delicious-looking snacks and drinks in the vending machines. All the cookies, snack cakes, and potato chips have been sitting there for years, and if you look closely at their labels, you'll notice they've all been stripped of their brand names and given generic packaging. The docs and nurses always have folders filled with scribbles. Fans of the show have probably been curious as to what the folders that some of the characters carry around actually contain. Maybe those folders contain cue cards with medical information, or their lines in the current script. Nope, as it turns out, all the General Hospital files are simply binders filled with pages and pages of meaningless scribbles. Inked up on the daily. There are times when an actor might need to get a fake tattoo as part of their makeup regimen, and there are other times when an actor's real tattoo has to be covered up. Brian Craig, Morgan Corinthos' ex, was in the latter. His tattoo near his wrist had to be covered up by the makeup department every day. Characters with tattoos, such as Willow, have to get inked up every day to step into character. Now we'd like to hear from you. Which soap opera would win in a knockdown, drag-out brawl between General Hospital and Days of Our Lives? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.